Hello friends, today we will see how the master plan is prepared based on the planning surveys and making use of saturation system or maximum utility per kilometer length system developed by US highway planning. These four plans which you are seeing on the screen, plan number 1, plan number 2, plan number 3 and plan number 4 is based on the preliminary survey. What is preliminary survey? It is the survey conducted to collect the factual data. Factual means real data in a particular or for a particular region, maybe a district or maybe a town, city, or as a country whole, as a whole. The details are to be collected and plotted in plan 1 is general plan showing most of the existing details like nala, river, railway track, residential colonies, public outlets, etc. Plan second exclusively for distribution of population groups with their categories. Future trend in the population growth also should be collected and forecasted. Plan number 3 is exclusively for the places with respective quantities of productivity. Productivity may be agricultural and industrial or both. Plan 4 existing networks with the traffic flow and desire lines. In fact, the planning survey should conform to a to the power of 4. First year F stands for adequacy. Second A stands for accurate. Third A stands for availability. Fourth A stands for accessibility. Means whatever the data we collect with respect to population or production, whether agricultural or industrial or existing traffic pattern, passenger trips required or not, mass transit facility should be provided or not, how is the topography, how is the hydrological data, how is the rainfall in that particular location, what is the soil condition, all these data should be real and it should be adequate. Then only the plan which we prepare will become more useful. Secondly, it should be accurate. It should be accurate. Not only adequacy and accuracy, much more than that is availability. Those data should be available, made available for the plan makers. Then only the plan will become very good. And it should be accessible. The places wherein the data to be collected should be accessible, and then the accurate, adequate data has to be collected during the planning survey. And then master plan is to be prepared based on these four plans prepared. The data will be utilized. In addition to that, the system which is developed by US known as saturation system. Here, saturation system should be used based on US system of highway planning. So in master plan, final road development plan based on the four plans prepared. The total target road length should be known on the basis of area per population per productivity. Fixed during 20-year road developmental plans, 16 kilometer, 32 kilometer, 82 kilometer per 100 square kilometer area respectively with respect to three 20-year road developmental plans, Nagpur, Bombay and Lucknow. Optimum road length, balanced decision by comparing alternative proposals. Means various proposals are proposed based on the planning survey data, and then the concept of saturation system is adopted based on US system. How it is carried out? The saturation system says the maximum utility per kilometer length. Why this is required? Because whenever there are so many proposals, which are submitted by different states and districts to the department. They have to undertake the work on the priority basis. Which particular proposal should be given first priority, second, third, and so on. For that, the criteria is put is maximum utility per kilometer length with respect to population and productivity. How many number of towns and villages served with this particular population range? For example, you consider a total area of 15,000 square kilometer. In that, there are various group of population may be residing, say less than 500, 500 to 1000, 1000 to 2000, 2000 to 2001 to 5000, 5001 to 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, 20 to 50, 50 to lakh, and more than lakh. In India so far, more than lakh itself is considered as big population group for that particular region or location. That's why the planning survey itself includes two stages: assessment of road length and preparation of master plan. So, assessment of road length is nothing but in the form of proposals based on the data collected, and master plan is based on saturation system. In this saturation system, population unit and productivity units are considered. Population unit and productivity unit. Total number of towns and villages with population ranges served by each road system, that is based on plan 2 data. Convert this into utility units served by each population range. Wazir, less than 500 may be assigned 0.25, 500 to 1000 may be assigned 0.5, 1000 to 2000 may be 0.75, and so on. There is no hard and fast rule that this 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 range only should be used. Even less than 500 may be used 0.5 straight away. And then 500 to 1000 will be 0.75. 1000 to 2000 will be 1. 2000 to 5000 may be 1.5, and so on. Thus, number of utility units based on population is obtained. That means we have to convert all these population group into a single unit known as utility unit. Similarly, productivity unit also should be converted into a single utility unit. Usually in India so far we have been following the total productivity units served by each road system based on plan 3 data. 1000 tons is equal to 1 utility unit. If it is industrial product, then it may be reduced to 0.75. However, agricultural utility unit will be kept unity 1, which includes agricultural maybe 1 and industrial products maybe 1 or 0.75 as utility unit. Assign appropriate value of utility units per weight. Example, 1000 tons is equal to 1 unit. Now, utility per unit length of road will be given by population unit plus productivity unit divided by total length of the road proposal. That is known as total utility unit per kilometer length. Steps. Utility rate per unit length of road is equal to total unit scored divided by total road length of each system. Proposal which gives maximum utility per unit length may be chosen as final road system as first priority. Second higher value may be considered as second priority. Third higher value may be considered as third priority, and so on. Balanced weightage should be provided. Sound judgment based on professional skill and experience is required in this process of preparation of master plan. Next, project, highway project. What are the various steps? Reconnaissance of the sketch of the road, stretch of the road to be realigned. That means realign project, how it is carried out. Survey of the existing road. Observations of spot levels along the center line of the road and cross-section levels at suitable intervals. Soil survey along the sketches of land through which the realigned road may pass. finalization of the design features of realigned road stretches, preparation of drawings and marking out the center line, each work, earthwork and preparation of a subgrade of the realignment road stretches, setting out and construction of new bridges and culverts should be located, checking of the geometric design elements of the new aligned stretches of the road, design and construction of the new highway pavements. These are all the various stages. References, textbook, already said, Khanna SK and CG Justo, 2000, Highway Engineering, New Chand and Brothers, Roorkee. HTTP, you can visit the site http colon double oblique www.nha National Highway Authority of India organization org, and other website also is given for your reference. You can get the details. I will stop here. ಏನಪ್ಪ 1:55